My forehead is so big. Has it always been that big? Does this headband make it worse? I don't know. That's a big ass forehead. Anyways, hey, it's VEDS day 24, I think. Interesting. Yesterday should have been my weigh-in, but I had already uploaded this video in that dress. So I was like, well, that's okay. I'll just do the weigh-in today. And typically I don't re-weigh myself. I just go, if I ever make a weigh-in video on Saturday, I just go with the Friday weight. But this morning when I got up, I thought, you know what? I'm just going to get back on that scale. And, because I'm going to take my scale to my best friend's house for a couple of days so she can weigh. And interestingly enough, I was down more. So I'm so glad that I waited to weigh in until this morning. And I'm going to jump into the numbers really quick. Yeah, well, let me say this really quick. I have been so tickled that I'm actually losing weight, and I actually feel really good, and my clothes seem to be fitting better. Then I just keep realizing how far I had let myself go and how far that I had to come. So I'm trying really hard not to focus on that. Even this time last year, I might have weighed the same this time last year. I know in October I was down like another 10 pounds, and I am right now. Because I had really gotten on the bandwagon. Excuse me again. Gotten on the bandwagon. But I'm trying not to focus on that. I'm just trying to focus on the now and the positive. So let's get into the numbers. I started my journey on April 26, 2012. I had my surgery at Vanderbilt Medical Hospital with Dr. Brandon Williams. At that time, was not my highest weight, but what I weighed in then was 357 pounds. In the process of my journey, I lost around 180 pounds. And then I got pregnant in January of 2014, and in that time I gained about 40 pounds. And then when I had breastfeeding issues, I gained another 10 to 15 pounds. Not immediately, because initially I was burning a lot of the things that I was, but then after, when I didn't change my diet, although I did, I don't know, anyways, it was another 10 to 15 pounds. So I've been just bouncing back and forth with that extra 10 to 15 pounds this whole time. And it's so funny because I weigh now what I weighed. Well, I think I weighed, I don't know, when I went into the hospital to have Oz. But I immediately lost, you know, like 20 pounds. So last week I was 236.2, which had been a 0.6 gain. This week, oh my gosh, she's so ready. I am 234.0. So that is a 2.4 pound loss for the week. And I couldn't be more excited had you, I don't even know. Yeah. So I was down a pound for the week yesterday, and then I'm down another 1.4 pounds as of today. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's poop. I don't care if it's water. I don't care. It's a loss. And I needed this. I needed it so bad. So Tanya and I, VSG Tanya, if you don't know her, which I'm sure you do, because who wouldn't not know her, and especially if you watch me. But we have been kind of doing this thing together. And I mean, she always has her together. She just always has it together. So we bounce ideas and thoughts off of each other, and then we text each other usually at least once a day and are like, what's up? How you feeling? What's going on? And yesterday I was not disappointed with the pound loss, but I just couldn't put my finger on why it wasn't more. And I wasn't trying to beat myself up, but my macros were on point. And yeah, I don't know. I did not get the hardcore workouts in the way that I wanted to, except for one day, which I actually recorded like a snippet of that that I was going to post as a VEDS video, but I just couldn't do it. I do not embarrass easily at all. Nudity doesn't embarrass me. My size doesn't necessarily embarrass me, but I don't know why, but I was so embarrassed about that video. So I still have it, but I doubt that I will post it I don't know. It's a bunch of me jumping and shaking and fat shaking around, and you get to see my big fat legs, and it's a lot. It's a lot to process. Anyways, but Tanya had made the comment that she had noticed that, if nothing else, she could see it in my face. So I went back and looked at some old videos versus the video of that day, and there was a huge difference. And she was like, I did some snapshots and sent it to her. She's like, please tell me you see that. And I did. But I have just needed to have a loss. And I feel like next week I feel like I'll probably have a loss too. If not, at least to maintain. But the following week is going to be my gain week again. And then the week after that is going to be my gain week again. And I could be wrong. This new lifestyle may prove me wrong, may prove me different, but that's just my body. I also want to talk about, there is a lot, there's so much I want to say, and it's 6 minutes in, so maybe I need to make a separate video. There's a lot of things I want to say. So first of all, there are probably people who are angry that they don't agree with the keto lifestyle, they don't agree with the low carb lifestyle. And sustainable, doable wise for the rest of my life, I can't tell you, because this is just 6 weeks in, I can't tell you. I don't know, baby. Where'd it go? I don't know. I can't tell you how I'm going to do this time next year. But it is not a hard plan. And I have been able to maintain this as a busy toddler mom that constantly has other things going on, and I don't always have the ability to prep my foods the way that I should, because I don't know where we're going to be and where life is going to take us and what's going to be going on, or when Oz is having a meltdown. I can't, whatever. But it is doable for anybody that's interested. And again, I'm not trying to be like, hey, you should try it. And I feel like everybody is getting on this. People are like, oh, it's a fad. It's a fad. Do your research. I've recently, there's somebody on Facebook that I'm friends with that's not in the community that has PCOS. Her daughter has PCOS. And she was making a comment on Facebook about it. And I asked her, I'm like, hey, have you done any research or heard anything about the ketogenic lifestyle? I was like, you really need to do some research about that. There's so many things about PCOS and eating this way. And then, so from that, a couple of different people have messaged me wanting to know about this. And 11 pounds is a lot in 6 weeks, especially for me. But it's not near what everybody else is dropping. So for the weight loss aspect of it, I'm like, well, I have lost some weight, but these are the things. There's somebody else who was talking about, they just found out they had cancer. And I don't know, she posted something about smoking pot and cancer, I think. And I messaged her and was like, listen, this may be far-fetched, but there's a lot of research that backs up this lifestyle and the results people are getting from it with cancer. Now, I'm not acting like it's a cure, but I have read some articles where people are saying that they had this cancer and now it's less or gone or whatever. So anyways, there's that. Yeah. Okay, guys, this is like 9 minutes. I've not said anything important, but that was my weigh-in. See you later. Bye.